Let's get right into it. Number 12. The brain's glitch in the matrix moment. Picture stepping into a place you've definitely never seen, yet your mind goes, "Oh hey, I remember this." As if your thoughts play back a tape that was never recorded. That weird feeling? Your brain pretending it's jumped through time, no fancy jacket, no posh voice. Some experts say it's because two parts of your mind, one noticing déjà vu, the other checking facts, misfire for just a split second. A mere 500 milliseconds. That tiny lag tricks you into believing you've experienced this now before. Like when a video stutters loading, but swap glitches for sudden doubt about reality. Your medial temporal lobe, the part dealing with memories, might blurt out, "This seems known," way before it should, kinda like a kid mashing all elevator buttons just for fun. At the same time, your hippocampus, sort of the mind's record keeper, sits there confused, thinking, "I've got nothing on this, seriously." Now you're caught in a clash of inner voices shouting past each other, so the outcome seems deep or even mystical, yet it's merely your brain cells zoning out for half a moment. Nice, your body just fooled itself. Number 11. The familiarity factory goes rogue. Picture this, scrolling on your phone when an odd ad pops up, feels weirdly familiar, right? But nope, never seen it before. Your mind's just quick to spot patterns, kinda like a dog who thinks every stranger's family. The bit causing this? Your pararhinal cortex, a jumpy area that's meant to spot familiar stuff or repeated designs. Usually it keeps quiet. Every now and then, it goes off like someone pointing at strangers saying, "Hey, we've hung out before." That sudden spark of, "Hang on, didn't I do this already?" kicks in when the recognition system flares up too hard, tossing your mind into a fuzzy loop of déjà vu. What feels odd about déjà vu? Nothing around you seems known at all. This place isn't tied to old memories from when you were little. These sounds don't echo lines from any film you've seen. Nope, it's not some error in how things really are. Rather, your mind misreads bits of info, tricking itself into feeling recognition. A shade, or perhaps how things are arranged, or even how light lands on wood. One small spark, suddenly everything feels familiar. Your brain's recognition system sometimes freaks out like a smoke alarm when toast gets a bit crispy. No real danger exists, yet try telling that to your jumpy nerves right then. Number 10. Dream recycling gone wild. You ever jolt awake after some weird dream, shrug it off, yet days later parts of it kinda resurface out of nowhere? Some guess is this. While you're asleep, your mind churns out patchy visuals, blurry hallways, foggy streets, mumbled chats. Then boom, while you're wide awake, your head quietly lines up what's happening around you with an old dream memory you never actually stored. Weird how that clicks sometimes. Here's the cool bit. Remembering the dream isn't required for your mind to make use of it. Your unconscious gathers bits like a squirrel stashing nuts. So later, if real life sorta matches one scrap, your head goes, "Whoa, this weird corridor with dull walls? Totally been here before, midnight snack meltdown included." This trick's known as cryptomnesia. Basically, your head keeps secrets from you about stuff it never forgot. Think of it like your thoughts doing shady deals behind your back, no receipts shown. When déjà vu kicks in, maybe your mind's matching reality with a fuzzy dream memory you lost right after waking. While your awareness scratches its head, your hidden thoughts feel clever, yet everything else just carries on. Number 9. The memory lag spike. Imagine your mind's like a high-end app, usually smooth, yet sometimes it stutters, blanks out briefly, then jumps back in without warning. That sense of déjà vu? It's like a scene looping again, simply, 'cause your head just resent the signal. Some brain experts think déjà vu kicks in when one area of your mind lags behind another during an instant. That delay means you live the scene 2 times, first normally, then just after. The repeat bit seems familiar, yet it's really the same snap arriving late, kind of like a random old text popping up out of nowhere. This small lag might come from tiredness, pressure, or simply your mind getting flooded with too much at once. Instead of working together, your nerve signals act like sound and visuals out of sync. Then your head quietly asks, "Didn't we live through this?" while the rest of you wonders why everything seems stuck on repeat. No magic here. Nothing spooky going on. Your brain cells are just slowing down. Time isn't looping, your mind's playing catch-up instead. Number 8. The split attention slip-up. You ever have that feeling where your mind zones out like it's scrolling through memes? Say you step into a coffee spot, check the board, notice how odd that sparkly fan looks, and boom, out of nowhere, things feel weirdly familiar, like reality just stuttered. Some folks think it's 'cause your head replayed the scene, 'cause part of you wasn't fully paying attention. Here's what happens. Your senses grab the moment, start packing it into storage, but wait, a spoon clatters down, the distraction yanks attention sideways. Once you return, the mind kicks off the save again, blind to its earlier attempt. That second go gets tagged like déjà vu by mistake. Kinda like naming a doc N version, then doing it once more as N version actual, just 'cause the first slipped your mind. The wild thing? You don't actually sense that initial half-second at all. Your focus was elsewhere, could have been juggling tasks, spacing out, or just flitting around like a fish in a bowl. Yet your brain's filing crew caught it, even though they're super picky about chaos. Rather than slotting the event neatly into sequence, they slapped down 2 marks by mistake, making the whole moment feel off. Your brain's kind of juggling things like a computer running wild, 8 tabs up, clips playing on their own, while someone calls out down the hall. When that happens, glitches pop up now and then. If your mental notes hiccup mid-flow, you end up paused, thinking, hang on, did I already do this coffee thing? Real talk? Your recall's just extra theatrical sometimes. Number 7. The wrong way memory shortcut. Your brain loves quick fixes. All the time, it squishes info down, makes visuals simpler, or takes mental backroads just to move thoughts along. Yet every now and then, those tricks backfire, sparking that weird déjà vu feeling. Kinda like hopping a fence to save steps, only to sink into wet soil halfway across. Some folks talk about holistic matching. Turns out, your mind leans on fast gut feelings to ID a scene rather than ticking off each piece one by one. Kinda like walking into a place and thinking, been here before, even if you haven't for sure. The pararhinal cortex spots bits that look sorta known, shapes, hues, how things are set up, and slams down recognition, bold as someone yelling answers on TV. The issue? That setup moves quick but doesn't care much. Its job's to skip heavy thinking, no need to study each thing around you. Usually, it runs smooth. But sometimes your mind treats kinda alike, like dead on. So out of nowhere you're sure you've been here before, the same shop, lighting, that odd scent of fake lemon plastic. 1 second you spot a shape that feels like an old friend, next thing, you're full-on grinning at a stranger. Feels sorta real, even though it isn't. Your mind skips doubt, goes straight to warm fuzzies like it's cashing in chips on memory lane. Maybe déjà vu is simply your brain taking shortcuts, stumbling a bit, yet still saying everything's okay. Number 6. The overloaded brain buffer. Ever tried playing a video when your Wi-Fi totally freaks out? Sound cuts out, picture locks up, so you smash the restart button on the router like that'll magically sort everything. Your mind acts kinda alike when it's swamped. Sometimes, that mental traffic jam makes you feel like you've lived this exact moment before. Your working memory keeps what you're going through at this instant, but it can only handle so much. Think of it like a small mental notepad. Too much stuff hitting you together, sudden light, sharp sounds, quick motion, intense feelings, and that notepad fills up fast. Once it starts sorting itself out, it might save one moment 2 times by mistake, so the next feels just like the last. Researchers believe this occurs when parts of your brain can't handle rapid or overwhelming signals. Picture yourself strolling through a busy market, attempting to listen to a buddy chat, while a vendor hands out free mango slices, a motorbike zips past blaring its horn, and kids yell far off. The mind basically says, too much, dumps chunks of what's happening, then reboots using only the bits still hanging around. This might bring on a strange sense of repetition, almost as if your mind stumbles slightly behind, rerunning things since the initial take glitched. Next time that strange, been here before feeling shows up, Especially if you're worn out, overwhelmed, jumpy, or buzzing from caffeine, keep this in mind instead. Your head isn't catching cosmic errors. It's more like your thoughts are stuck on pause, sorta like a frozen wheel on screen. Number 5. The crossed wires memory mix. Think of a huge storage room packed with metal drawers. Picture it full of small, energetic ferrets wearing little jackets instead of people. This messy scene sorta matches how your memory works. Data sits across separate nerve trails in your head. Each time you remember, your mind tugs at one path, almost like yanking a cord. Yet the mind's full of static. Brain cells spark nonstop. When something fresh happens though, an ancient route might light up right alongside it, like signals tangled on a shared wire. That mix tricks you into feeling déjà vu, since your head digs up past patterns beneath what's now unfolding. The funny part? You can't recall any actual moment. No picture, no incident, nothing clear at all. Just a weird sense of knowing without real recollection, what experts refer to as illusory familiarity. Almost like your mind randomly hums one tone from a favorite tune, yet your brain jumps in thinking the entire melody is already blasting. This tends to pop up more when you're under pressure, worn out, or lost in your head, pretty much whenever your mental grip slips a bit. Instead of staying sharp, your mind grabs a memory that kind of fits, stumbles, yet still says, "No doubt we've done this already." While you're left there, wondering if time's playing tricks on you. It isn't mind reading. Not fate either. Just your brain's little helpers tossing papers aside like nothing happened. Number 4. The memory system double take. Picture your mind strolling through a corridor, drinking a cup of thought jolt, just passing time, then bam, it freezes mid-step. This is déjà vu, your recall tripping up, as if seeing yourself from across the room dressed in identical clothes. One reason behind this? The dual process idea. Your mind uses two separate tracks. One spots if something feels familiar, while the other looks for real memory details. Most times they sync up just right. Yet every now and then, the familiarity side rushes ahead. It shouts, "Seen it before," even when the recall bit hasn't caught up to check facts. Imagine your mind sees someone random, yells, "Wait, that dude from math class," but instantly goes quiet when it hits you he's just grabbing fruit, zero clue who you are. That weird glitch, knowing something but not remembering it, gives you that strange, tingly déjà vu feeling. It's like your mind pretends you've lived through a moment that never happened. What makes it wild? For a split second, you buy into it, simply 'cause it seems totally true. This is why déjà vu feels weird. Your brain tricks you while acting totally sure. It gives you a false memory bit, like a sketchy pass to a show, and somehow, you still head for the door. Your reasoning, playing the usher here, gets puzzled yet stays quiet, avoiding fuss, so the whole thing plays out till it drops off. So, déjà vu is like your brain yelling, "Wait, I've seen you before," to someone it's actually never met. Number 3. The temporal cortex echo. Picture yelling into a deep valley, then catching your voice thrown right back at you. Swap the valley for your brain's time processing zone instead. Trade the yell for sparks flying inside your head. The idea? Your mind occasionally repeats an instant, like a looped message from one part to another. Your temporal lobe, where memories live and familiar faces get checked off, might spark 2 times fast when sorting new stuff. One zap comes so weak you don't feel it at all. The next hit's just hard enough to catch your attention. Because that first flicker did go off, even if you missed it, the second seems like déjà vu. One moment you're sure your phone buzzed, so you look, nothing's there. Then, out of nowhere, it actually does vibrate. Only here, it's not the device playing tricks, it's your brain cells sending fake alerts that feel totally real. This brain replay might pop up when you're tired, overwhelmed, or if there's a tiny hiccup in nerve signals. Not harmful, just your mind acting quirky. Seizures in the temporal area can cause strong déjà vu, yet normal brains sometimes glitch briefly, copying the sensation out of nowhere. The experience seems weird since you missed the initial echo, only catch the one after. That sense of déjà vu hits, even though nothing repeats. Just your brain acting up, really. Still, it fools you like time skip back. If your mind worked like a music setup, it'd be like when the microphone nearly touches the speaker and a loud squeal blasts out, only in this case, the noise is pure mental chaos, while you're stuck being the one making the sound. Number 2. The hyperspeed memory draft. Imagine pulling up a file, only to spot your device saving it out of nowhere. Maybe déjà vu works like that. Your mind mistakenly stores the now just ahead of time. Your mind works super quick, so fast you might not even notice. As sounds or sights hit your brain, different parts chip in at once. Should the memory part log it just a hair sooner, your awareness acts like it's remembering, even if what it remembers only popped up a heartbeat earlier. It's a hiccup in time. Your mind tags the instant once more, almost like it happened again. A false echo shows up out of nowhere. Funny thing, this idea shows why déjà vu fades quick. Once the signals line up again, your mind goes, nah, false alarm, so it vanishes like Wi-Fi at a concert. It's not like this exact instant already took place, more that your mind stored it while you were still living through it. Kinda like seeing a draft of a memory before it fully loads. It's kinda like seeing your life while it's still being tested, full of glitches, updates, maybe a try thinking again moment now and then. Number 1. The brain testing reality. Here's a weird thought. Maybe déjà vu is just your mind testing what's real. Some scientists think your head's always checking what's around, stacking it up against old memories so things add up. Kinda like a quiet program running under the surface, judging if where you are feels okay, known, or off. Sometimes, though, that setup freaks out over nothing. Picture stepping into a still corridor. Everything feels fine. Yet your mind, doing its usual check, hits pause, screaming "been here," despite knowing you haven't. It's as if your thoughts glitch, twisting normal input into some false echo from the past. This tends to pop up more if you're worn out, chilled out, or somewhere strange, pretty much whenever your mind's watchdog is pushing harder to stay sharp. Seen that way, déjà vu is just your brain tinkering under the hood and mistakenly firing off a "been here already" message mid-upkeep. It's no mystery. Not some cosmic error either. That's just your mind checking what you see, then messing up the call. Next time that weird sense of repetition shows up, think this: your mind's just checking things out but tripped its own alert by mistake. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.